this music.
No, your whole the Cam news. The Cam
You like
news
Cam's
intro.
news? That makes one of us.
No, the whole intro, 5 minutes.
It's long, yeah.
I thought we were going to play Chinese chopsticks today.
Are we
The
starting?
music was rolling, but we didn't get to it. Welcome back to the Crooked Smile podcast, brought to you by Macromedia. I'm Cam, joined here with Gianni, and today's episode is about female listenership. This one's for the girls.
Yeah. We obviously have to improve our female listener base because it was, 24% when we last checked. So we've brought on a female that we know to prove that we could talk to women. Emma. Yay. Hi, Emma.
Hey, guys.
No, jokes aside, Emma's a very good friend of ours, and we thought she'd make some valuable contributions to this podcast. So,
Well, before we get to them, we might just quickly dabble with Gianni's Sunday thoughts.
dabble with Johnny's Sunday thoughts. Well, this is an open forum today, and it comes from a very animated discussion that I had with a few people last night. And Emma, I want to hear your opinion on this.
Okay.
So the discussion was around, it's kind of like a nature versus nurture thing, but it was around whether people are born with what started out with the ability to write music, make music, like they hear things in their head and they're able to write them down and create a hit song. And it could also, go across to poetry or whatever, or sort of creative arts. But to start with, I guess I'll ask, this is what my Sunday thoughts are, even though it's a Friday. Yeah, do you think people are born with an ability to write music, make music? Like someone goes to sleep, they have a dream, they wake up and they write about it. Like that sort of level of...
I feel like there's a bit of a theme with Sunday thoughts and dreaming.
Well, yeah, of course. It's a very...
I had a nightmare last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. In my nightmare, I woke up and went to the bathroom and my whole face was like swollen.
See, that's the thing. Could you then write a song about that?
And then I woke up and needed to go to the bathroom.
If it was a sign. Anyway, back to the question.
It was really scary.
Emma, this is your first test question. What do you think? Do you think people are born with an ability to write music?
No, I feel like it's true. But my opinion on nature versus nurture is that you're born with your abilities and then it's your nurturing that encourages them to the different levels. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like if you're born to write music, but then if you never do music, then you never know.
You have untapped potential.
Yeah.
Kind of like me.
So you have to have 50-50.
Yeah, okay. So that's the nurture. So it's 50-50 nature
Why?
nurture.
What do you think?
No, I believe it's 50-50 nature nurture. But when it comes to the great artists that are able to come up with these amazing, not so much in today's music industry, but people that were trailblazers that were able to come up with things that hadn't happened before. I feel like that can't just happen in a vacuum. That has to be, I don't know, there's some sort of
Rapid
special...
fire
No,
questions.
I agree.
Stop cutting off this very, very inspirational. Anyway, that was my Sunday thoughts.
I like it.
I think I liked your response, Emma. I like the 50-50 nature nurture.
Great work, Emma.
Well done,
Thanks,
Emma.
guys.
You passed the first test.
We're doing so well.
I think that was the best Sunday thoughts so far.
All right, so we'll get you into the convo with some rapid fire questions.
She's already in the convo.
Answer them just off the top of your head.
I feel nervous.
How are waves made?
Wind.
Who would play you in a movie?
Cameron Diaz.
Oh. That's
Where
a
were
good
you when 9/11 happened?
In the sky. Unalive. not alive.
In the sky. Whoa.
one. Yeah. Who would you play in a movie?
I don't know.
Somebody.
Cameron Diaz again.
Yes.
I'm staying strong with her.
If you were a nut, which nut would you be?
Oh, an almond.
Why?
Sounds like
Why,
you've already
please?
thought about
I
this
really
one.
like almonds. I don't know.
Almond or almond?
Almond.
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 Almond. I've got one more question.
I know, I was just a bit sick of it. Like the music, not you.
Oh, okay. Ireland?
Ireland. Great place.
Yeah.
Was that your question?
That was my question. Ireland question. Should we segue that into some discussion about where you recently were for the last 6 months or so?
Yeah, Ireland. You guys have the
Yeah.
Irish accents?
Yeah.
Oh no,
They
don't
were
tell me.
kind
They
of
were
a-
actually really good.
I got told
From
mine was.
an expert now.
I got told mine was Indian.
Cam's was offensive.
Yours was really good.
My dad, thank you. My dad showed them to his Irish friends, and I'm like, Dad, please no, that's like really offensive. But on a scale of 1 to 10, after being in Ireland for 6 months, how accurate were they?
They're up there. They're up there. 8, 9.
So how long were you in Ireland for?
I was in Ireland for 3 or 4 months.
Oh,
Yes.
And
Awesome.
you really enjoyed it, or?
Yeah, I loved it. I think I would rate Ireland a 9 out of 10. Only loses 1 point because I don't think I would live there. It sounds silly to say, but it's honestly the weather.
no, it's not silly to say.
I had no idea. No, I honestly had no idea that weather makes that much of a difference.
I know. We
But
take
it
it for
really
granted.
does.
Yeah.
It's so depressing and so like wet and cold and dark in the winter.
Sounds like his Sunday thoughts.
No, but yeah, and depression rates apparently, especially in countries where they have like 24-hour darkness in winter, go through the roof because you need vitamin D.
Yeah. When I was staying with my mum's friend from high school in London for a bit, and she's got one of those lamps that emits
Vitamin D.
yeah.
Really?
Or like the sun rays.
Wow.
And when she was telling me, I was like, that is so sad. Like, just go outside. That's so depressing. But it's so true. Like, I can so see why people need them.
Yeah, we take the weather for granted here.
What about the people?
People are so good. The people make it the 10 out of 10, I think. Like, if someone was like, should I go to Ireland? I would say yes, for the people. Like, the culture is what makes it, I think.
When you're talking to Irish people, did it take a while to start to understand them properly? Because they speak in their like really funny accents.
I don't know. I feel like it's not that bad.
I think that they would say the exact same thing if they came to us.
It's kind of like the Anchorman
speak
scene
in
with
their funny
Ken
accents.
Allenby.
How the bloody hell are ya?
Yeah,
That one, yeah. That one.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how do people stay happy?
It's pretty
even
grand.
if it's
Drinking.
It's grand.
Just
Drinking?
Drinking.
Oh.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
many pints of Guinness did you have in
Actually,
your time there?
not too many. Like it wasn't like an every night kind of thing. I really got into ciders actually.
Cider.
Cider.
I'm not doing
I
it.
had cider's a big thing here.
That's
Do you want to do
grand.
your best Irish
No,
accent?
I do not.
So
I'm so bad at
what
accents.
ciders are we talking? Apple.
Apple, pear, just all the
Doing really well
ciders.
with your talking to girls.
Yeah,
conversational
I'm
skills.
proving female listener base. No, what was I going to ask? What was the thing that you were telling me about? You have the Guinness with a shot of
blackberry syrup.
yum.
It's so good, and it's not like it's like a socially acceptable thing.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because you know how I feel like some people have beers and you like put something else in, or like in Germany, if you did the half with the lemonade, people
Yeah.
kind of like looked down on you a bit. Like I feel like it's like a girl's drink.
Yeah.
But the blackberry Guinness it's socially acceptable.
Yum.
Here on the Crooked Smart podcast, we're all about equality.
Exactly.
we accept blackcurrant in Guinness.
You should try it though. It's really nice.
sounds yum.
It's really good. Takes the
Interesting.
edge off.
Is it like a nice contrast between
Yeah.
the stout of the Guinness and the?
But I got in trouble one night because I asked for it after. So apparently you have to ask for it at the start because they like do the half pour and then put the blackberry in and then do the rest of it. And apparently they get really annoyed.
Much crime in Ireland?
Actually, I was there during a riot.
What was that like?
It was pretty scary. I didn't leave my room.
Oh.
But it was pretty scary. Like there were like buses on fire, they set a train on fire. They like hijacked buses. They were like buses driving like crazy.
So it was a bus riot.
No, they just lost the plot.
It was
like,
a flaming riot.
well, to be fair, somebody stabbed some kids, like 5-year-olds,
Oh my god.
as they were leaving school. And so people just kind of lost the plot.
So that was that inside of the riot?
Yeah. No, before. And then the riot started.
But what did the buses do to the children?
Nothing.
Leave the buses
But
out of this.
apparently, I think it was just like teenagers that just were like wanting to do something crazy, but they were like breaking into police cars, the Garda, that's what they call police, and like setting off fireworks inside the cars and like breaking into shops and everything. Like everyone just went crazy.
So they used that as an excuse to just be angry at
I think
the
so.
world?
I think so.
That's another thing we don't have here is riots. We're pretty lucky.
Yeah, everyone in my apartment was American and they were like, oh, just another day. Like, and I was like, this is crazy. Like texting mum, I was like, don't worry, mum, I'm okay. And like mum woke up to like 15 messages of like,
Mum, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I swear I'm okay.
like this
Emma, are you
whole,
okay?
like, yeah, mum had like no idea what was even going on. But no one was scared except for me.
Well, that would have been a pretty big news event.
I thought so.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
Whammy! 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 Whammy!
The wind is really windy.
Well, you know the old expression. Nope.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
This week in Cam's news, a chess champion scandal, Simpsons predictions, Piers Morgan on Home Alone.
I know the chess champion one. And
Let's get into it.
I'm scared for what's happening.
So, a chess champion scandal. Recently, there was the Chess World Championships, and the winner, Yan Chenglong, I hope I'm pronouncing that right to our Chinese listeners. He won the championship, obviously, and he's kind of known as the Chinese chess guru. Like, he's
playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah, that one. So he's just had his title and the jackpot prize money stripped off him. And could you guess why?
This is crazy. I know why.
He cheated.
Well, there's speculation that he's cheated, but that speculation is not the reason why it's been stripped. So, while celebrating in his hotel room after winning, he decided to unleash a number 2 in the bathtub.
And he's being stripped of his title for that.
Yep. Did you know that?
No, it's because
That is not the chess story that Gianni heard.
It is.
No, the cheating scandal.
It's not about cheating. I've read the article.
It's because he had that gave him like patterns and stuff.
No, so that's the speculation. The real reason he's been robbed of his title is because to celebrate, he did a number 2 in the hotel bathtub and just left it there.
Oh.
And they've stripped him
Was
of
that
his
his
title.
celebration or was he just
And
confused?
There's speculation that through... Can I explain it? Do you?
Well, yeah, it's a news story.
So there's speculation that he used anal beads to cheat. So he used anal beads
Johnny's face.
with
crazy.
electro-transmitted like waves where he would then somehow communicate that with code to a computer and then it would communicate back through like buzzing, I guess Morse code or something, how to actually play like the right moves in chess.
Oh my God.
So that's the
So
speculation.
there was somebody on the...
But the organisation said that they can't confirm whether he was cheating or not, and it's all speculation, but the title has been stripped because of the indecency he performed in that bathtub.
What were you going to ask?
Was there somebody on the other side of the beads?
I don't know.
Or was
someone
it
telling you?
AI?
Who was your bead
Was
man?
there someone watching him? So how can you... This is what I don't get. How do you speculate something? How can you say we're not sure? That's a very like specific thing to randomly pull out of nowhere and go, we're not sure. It's either like he did or we've made up this ridiculous story.
No, so there's speculation of people saying that he was cheating,
yeah.
and they've addressed the rumours of the cheating and said that they cannot confirm it.
It's a very bold thing to just randomly come up with.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting story.
Yeah.
It was on the ABC News. It was on the ABC News Instagram.
I got it from Lad Bible.
Lad Bible. Always a good news source. No, the ABC headlines. I'm going to try find it.
All right, while he's finding that, I'll tell you about the Simpsons predictions this year that came true.
Okay.
So the Titanic submarine that went down
yeah.
and imploded, killing all the billionaires on board,
Yeah.
that was predicted in The Simpsons.
How? Just was.
It was
Okay.
they've had references in previous shows. Trump's arrest was predicted. The Barbie craze was predicted. Elon rebranding Twitter, and radio fish in the Pacific Ocean. Have you heard about the Simpsons prediction stuff?
Yeah.
So
it's so weird.
They predict everything.
But does no one like that? That's so creepy. Like, I've never watched The Simpsons, but that is pretty creepy. How did they know?
Well, that's the thing.
So long
There's
ago.
like compilations of like hundreds and hundreds of like real world events that have happened years after the Simpsons episodes were released, including 9/11.
Yeah, really? How do they? Wow. Did you just say that? Or?
No. It's a
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of wild.
All right. Should I just do my last one?
Anyway.
Piers Morgan. There's a bit of controversy around Piers Morgan.
Surprise, surprise.
They think he's in Home Alone.
No.
So I'll pop this up on the screen.
Home Alone 2. Robbie Gregson. Oh my God, it is him.
Oh, what the heck? Why can't they not just ask him and he confirms or denies?
Well, apparently he's been denying it, but the internet is... It's certain
pigeon
that
lady.
Piers
Do
you
Morgan
thi-
is the pigeon lady.
Bizarre. Why would you not just like accept, like say yes if he is?
I don't know, because Piers Morgan, he loves the controversy around him. I hate that guy.
Why?
He's got an opinion on everything and he's very rude. But also, some of his stuff's quite good, so maybe I don't hate him. I don't know.
Female listenership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
What's the plan?
I've broken down the analytics and we have a 25%
25%.
female listener base on Spotify and 11% on YouTube. Which one do you watch the podcast on?
YouTube.
Oh, you're one of the 11%.
But do you watch it or do you just put it on and then go?
No,
do
I
your
watch
stuff?
it.
That's what I'm trying
you
to say.
serious?
He thinks everyone just listens and doesn't watch. But
No,
I think
I
people
love
watch.
watching it.
Okay, fair enough.
So this episode, we
proven
kind
me
of wanted to dive into what we can do to expand on the girls.
Yeah.
Like- Why are you laughing?
Go on. This isn't the only reason why you're on the podcast, by the way.
No, it's just a talking topic we wanted to have on the podcast.
You look insulted. We're sorry, Emma.
No, but
No, it's okay.
Emma.
I get it. It's fine. I get it.
No,
Just ask me your questions.
what do you think we could do to get more females watching?
I don't know, guys. Like, your podcast is not a female podcast. No offense.
Well, are you a woman? Well, you can't assume it.
This is bad.
You can't
No,
assume in
like-
today's society.
No, they're just like you don't like. You're just a very general podcast.
We just talk rubbish and I don't know.
So, but you're
Why?
a
What do
female and you watch the podcast.
Like, what are you planning? Yeah, because I like you guys. Like, I think you're funny. Like I was telling Gianni the other day, like when I was in Ireland, I used to like be on the treadmill and I'd put the podcast up and I'd be like walking,
was like a
watching it. And it was just like a conversation, like having, felt like I was like home having a conversation with you guys.
Aw.
So like that's why I was watching it.
And now you're here
And now I'm here
having
on
a
the podcast. What
conversation with us.
full circle
Soon you'll
moment.
be having a conversation with yourself on the treadmill through watching this.
But I already know what's happened. So it's even better.
So,
This is a very poorly planned segment.
what do you mean? I've got some questions.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, go.
So, what type of humor do you think females would like when it comes to podcasts?
But well, that's what I mean, guys. Like, you have to have a target audience. Like, you can't just appeal to everyone.
Very
Exactly.
Do you know what I
And at
mean?
the moment, our target audience is 18 to 21-year-old guys, isn't it? Our biggest listener.
18 to 24-year-old males.
So forget the woman.
That's what I tell myself every day.
All right. Well, we could talk about.
That's a good point. It's a very good
We could
point.
talk about Gianni's Riz if we want to do.
No. I don't think we want to. It's too almighty.
Okay. So,
But in terms of like love and Riz, I feel like you would get more girls. You would get more girls listening if you talked about what guys want girls. Do you know what I mean? What guys want.
So what do you want in a
guys
girl?
like.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to open up that much.
But do you know what I mean? Like, because I could sit and tell you about any riz or whatever, but like girls already know that girls would be more interested in what guys I want.
So in today's, we won't.
And you are
Should
guys.
we practice pick-up lines?
We'll make it less personalized. So in today's society, what are the things girls look for in guys?
It's such a hard one because everyone's looking for different things.
Exactly.
As a whole.
As a whole.
she just said.
I'm really pressing you today.
No, leave him alone.
Someone loyal, someone trustworthy. You know what? I think a big one is someone that gets on with their friends. I hear that more and more these days.
You don't want to be the only person in that person's life.
Yeah.
Well, maybe later on the track, but like, you know, you don't want to be.
No, like gets on with their friends and family. Confidence. I think confidence is always, but not arrogance.
So
There's
it's a fine line. So how would you differentiate that fine line?
Ooh. If we do confidence versus arrogance, let's say something that's confident and something that's arrogant, do you think?
So
if that makes sense.
We'll practice a line and you'll tell us
Okay.
if it's confident
Yeah,
or
that's
arrogance.
good. That's good.
Okay,
that's good.
okay.
I love the beach. I'm so good at swimming.
Arrogance.
Arrogance? This is good, actually.
Your turn.
What's up? I'm Gianni. Do you want a drink?
Confidence.
Yeah. High five. Oh, yeah. I have a podcast. It's got lots of female listeners. I'm awesome.
Arrogance.
Arrogance?
But I also think it's like the tone you say it.
Yeah, true.
I feel like if someone's like, you can say, hey, and it's like, hey, you should be talking to me because I'm me. And you can say like, hey, I'd love to get to know you.
No, I saw a study and
What is this? Go.
I saw a study and they did a thing where they would have guys like dress up like the same guy, but you know the things you can put in your shoes that make you taller?
Yeah.
So to have some short kings and they'd go to like bars and ask girls like pick-up lines and say hi and stuff. And the girls would all like say no and reject them thinking they're creepy. And then they'd do guys and they'd put the things in their shoes to make them like 4 inches taller. And they'd go and do the lines exactly the same. And all the girls would say like, yes, buy me a drink. And wouldn't think it was creepy.
I could get around that. It sounds shallow, but like.
Yeah, so like short guys come across as more creepy as opposed to being tall. And so do the short kings out there.
Speak for yourself.
You're just tall.
How tall are you, Campbell?
6 foot.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes,
Do
Emma.
you guys lie about your height? Because apparently a lot of guys exaggerate their height.
See, I've never been asked by a girl my height. I've been asked by family. They're like, "Oh my god, how tall are you now?" And I'm like,
Do you exaggerate
6'2",
though?
6'3". No, I tried to get it exactly right. I almost underestimate, I'd say, but my parents over exaggerate. They're like, "Oh yeah, Johnny's like 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, no, I'd be 6'2".
I'd say you're 6'4".
I'd be 6'2", 6'3".
6'4".
I under 6'2", 6'3", Robbie agrees.
The experts.
I like to go underneath expectations so that people are
So then-
surprised rather than
No,
disappointed.
he's 6'4", but he'll stand next to someone that's 6 foot and he'll say he's 6 foot to make the 6 foot person
I do
seem
not
like they're
do that.
lying.
That's like me and you. It's like The Rock and
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, this is so great.
No, but Emma, to answer your question, I've never really had the opportunity to lie about my height in that context. At Campbell,
Well, you'd have to talk to girls first.
do you lie about your height, Campbell?
No one really asks me about my height.
Maybe it's more like dating apps.
Yeah, true. Would you be like, if someone lied about their height, you found out later, would you be like, oh, at least he's like,
Is that a
confident,
turn
or
off
would it
or
be
a
like
turn on?
that's a turn off?
Well, I feel like if they were 6 foot and then they said like 6'2", like I wouldn't notice. I don't think.
Yeah.
But like obviously if you're like 5'8", but you said you were like 6'4", then
I'm trying to convince
that is-
Gianni
that
we
is
should start.
noticeable.
Probably.
We
That
should
is
start a
noticeable.
Tinder profile for him and like talk about it on the podcast, how it's going and stuff.
no, that's terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
You could say on it, you're 6'9", you're an Olympian
Do you not
swimmer.
like that idea? Because it has to be private stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on dating apps, Emma? Sorry if this conversation is shallow, but I just thought.
No.
If you don't want to answer these questions, you don't have to.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I consent to answering this question.
We can cut it all out.
I think that they're actually, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of shallow because you going off looks, but also I feel like in real life everyone's going off looks anyway.
Ooh.
Because you don't go to like, I don't know, like a club and you're like go up to everyone and like get to know them. Like you go off your looks.
On Tinder, but you can't lie about your height in real life.
That's true. But I also think it's good because I feel like you can test out different like pickup lines, test out different conversations.
What's your favourite pickup line you've ever gotten?
I don't know. I feel like people don't really do pickup lines in real life.
Yeah.
In Ireland, a lot. It was like, oh my God, I love Australians. Like,
That's good.
It's so easy.
So, as an Australian overseas, do you think the Australian accents? Because I got told this. Do you think the Australian accent is it like they find it like attractive, or they're like just the fact that you're Australian? Do you think they find it like, I don't know, they're more attracted to your personality? They think you're pretty cool.
I think everyone just loves Australians. Like surely both of you were both in
Yeah.
Like everyone just loves Australians. Full stop. So
yeah.
But I will admit when somebody found out I was Australian, I definitely like leaned into the Australian accent more. Like I definitely became way more Australian.
Yeah. It's easy to do. I don't know.
But that's like an easy pickup line.
Well, I love
like,
Australians.
oh, you're from Australia. I love Australians.
Kangaroos.
Yeah.
And then you'd respond like, yeah, I have like 5 kangaroos. Would you play into that, lead into that?
I actually, weirdly, I never lied about the kangaroos, but I did lie about the sharks.
Oh, what'd you say?
I don't know. Everyone was like, and the sharks? And I was like, yeah, like, but they're just our friends, you know, like, you see them, it's just like, so like whatever, like you're in their habitat. So like, you just have to ease off. But then like, as soon as they brought up kangaroos, I was like, no, you don't really see them that much, which is just so weird.
I feel like everyone has this like, this idea of Australians as like these
Vegemite
mystical
kangaroos.
No, but like they're like this mystical, like, you know, the whole conspiracy that
Creatures.
Australia is a
Austria.
myth.
Yeah.
It's part of Austria.
Is a myth, and like they've sent actors down there. I feel like people believe that. They're like, who are you? They look at you, they're like, how are you even still alive? Like you've had to battle snakes.
It's true.
They're like, oh my God, it's so dangerous. Like, how do you walk down the street? You have to battle spiders. It's like, it's a miracle that you're somehow alive. And in Europe or wherever, they're like, wow, you're just like this mystical being that speaks funny from this place that's isolated and like way, way, way south.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's why.
Are you Australian?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's true.
So you're Australian? That's grand.
Yeah.
That's really grand.
Why don't you pull out the accents on a night out?
Which one?
And pretend to be Irish.
Anything.
All
You
of
can
them.
test them
He
all out.
could pretend to be Irish going out.
Not you.
The truth comes out. So do you think I could do a thing where I'm talking to someone and I change the accent every 30 minutes and they don't notice?
Well, they would notice.
No, imagine
But
if they did.
to different people, I think you could.
I reckon you should pretend to be Irish to Australian girls and then be like, oh my God, he's Irish, no way. And you'd...
That's so hot.
But back to your question, what do you think about dating platforms?
Oh, I've kind of sworn off them. I don't think I'm ever going to download one. I've said this. Now it's on record now, but I've said this that I don't want to, and probably give it like 3 years and I will be, but I just don't. I can't promote myself like that. That's just so weird to me.
But I feel like we're so like we all hang out with the same people. Like I feel like it's not that bad to actually meet
Branch
other
out.
people.
Yeah.
There's a statistic. Oh, you were saying the statistic.
One in every 4
Yeah, one in every
Irish
4 Irish
people is
people
done
Is on the
online
dating
dating.
app.
on dating apps.
There you go. And
Mr.
the other
Culture.
the other 3 out of 4 were asking you, asking you about Australia and
Yeah.
the sharks, and having authentic discussions.
What would you say your biggest red flag in a guy
Oh
is?
my God.
Well, we're on the
Like-
topic.
I know. I just don't want this to be too shallow.
It's not shallow. It's
Like first when you meet them, like look wise or personality.
if they're not attractive, that's just a red flag.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Well, ugly people, unlucky.
Red flag. Oh, I hate people who like flash their money.
Well,
or like super like arrogant about like
But no one uses
rich.
cash
No,
anymore.
I don't mean like actually like here.
Yeah,
I
this
mean like
$50 bill.
I mean like people that are like always like talking about like how much money they have.
I don't have that problem.
I feel like it's just so
I don't have
like
any money.
it's just so like.
Yeah, it's.
Do you know what I mean?
And usually it would be from their parents at our age. Like you haven't worked for long enough to. Yeah,
That's
that
a
is
red
crap.
flag. I feel
What about chasing after a ping pong ball?
that is
All the
bad
girls
too.
say that one.
That's
But it's a
I'd
red
say
flag
that's a
both
general-
ways. I feel like it's the same thing when a girl chases and picks up a ping pong ball.
I've
don't
never
think guys
watched a
share.
girl because I always watch the guys.
I know,
I've
I
never
know.
like taken interest in a girl.
Damn, I
doing-
hate when girls
I'm going
chase
to
after
now.
ping pong
Well,
balls.
next time we're at a
Such
party,
ick.
I'll watch Campbell
New
pick up
Year's.
ping pong balls and go, wow, maybe that is a massive ick.
It's
And you can watch the girls pick up the ping pong balls.
Okay, it's on
At New Year's.
at New Year's. We'll set up beer pong purely so we can watch everyone.
We're starting at 7 a.m.
Beer pong at 7 a.m.
All right, let's get into person of the week.
No, wait. This is how you get your female listenership up.
Oh,
What a red flag. Campbell's now interested. What are red flags in girls?
Oh,
phones. Like on phones too much. Like if you're at on a date or something, or at dinner, and they're like texting the whole time.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's a no-go.
For guys as well.
chasing after ping pong balls.
No, you have to give us something better. Come on.
I had this. I had one really good one the other day, and I can't think of it now.
You just had so many, Johnny, because you just hate women.
No, I love women.
Good justification.
Oh, shit.
Cam's news.
Just,
Johnny loves
I
women.
guess just an inability to have like a genuine conversation. I guess I don't know. It sounds stupid, but like being able to feel. I don't know. Like I feel passionate about certain things and have like really weird discussions, and they can sometimes turn into
Getting past small talk.
Yeah, getting past small talk, but like also just being able to discuss really obscure things like we do on this podcast that we're doing right now.
Like the political
and not
and
having
economic state of the world.
Not having to worry about everything you say because you're worried you're going to be embarrassed by it because they won't care. Someone that doesn't like care.
So what would you say a green flag in girls are?
I don't know. Someone that, yeah. I don't know. I'm getting too personal here.
No.
No, it's good. It's good. Because girls like this.
Listenership.
Any
Through
females
the
out there
roof right
watching
now.
this,
Comment below.
sponsor us.
Sponsor.
What would a
Crooked
gr-
Smile podcast sponsored by women.
Sponsored by individual women.
What would a green flag in a guy be then?
I literally know them, but like,
Having
I
a
can't,
podcast.
I can't like think of them.
Having cool accents.
Yeah, no, actually, like someone that's like, oh, okay. These are like, I hate when guys like don't dance on a dance floor.
Oh, yep.
Like
yep,
they
yep.
like. Johnny gets
I
it.
agree. Because I'm
Johnny
always
gets
dancing.
it. No,
I'm
like
always
you know,
dancing.
yeah, exactly. That's what I love about Johnny. Johnny's always dancing and always does like good dance
And
moves.
sometimes making a
it's
fool
not
of
like
myself.
the step touch thing,
Yeah.
like or like the head bop. Like he gets into it, and I appreciate that.
Like that one.
Green
That's a good
flag
one.
is guys like actually dancing.
That's a really good one. Campbell?
Yes.
What's your
green
green
flag?
flag
We
for
gonna-
guys?
For girls. What's a green flag for girls?
My
Or
green
guys?
flag for guys is
Handsomeness.
a green flag for a girl would be
My green flag would probably be being European.
Italian,
Yeah.
French.
in Tuscany with
Yeah.
kids at a house.
In Tuscany with kids at a house. Definitely after 30 though.
You said next year.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Either next year or after 30.
Oh boy.
Campbell?
Green flags in a girl. I would say loyalty is important, but
Boring.
Bam bow.
Incorrect answer.
I would say like making you feel important, having the time for you and making you feel important, I think is a really good green flag.
Do you know what
That's
else I think is
beautiful.
a good green flag? Is when
For
a
which
guy
way?
Both. Is having friends.
Fuck. Gianni's out.
No, honestly though, like
Watching on your
What am I watching? I've found something.
Johnny just cancelled
You got
Cam's
to show
green
everyone
flag.
what you're watching.
I'm giving you the red flag.
No, honestly, having friends. Like, if like every weekend and stuff, they were like just wanting to see you. Like, I feel like it's important that they have friends
Yeah.
and like have their own life. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Thank you.
All right, so should we get into person of the week now, or any?
Sure.
That was actually very good. That ended up being a good segment.
I'm glad that we have Emma here.
Me too. Glad to be here.
You're not
Person of the week.
You're not just here for the female listener thing. Believe me, you're a good
Okay.
friend.
Maybe.
Emma's angry at us, I think.
I think you're the one that's put this idea in her head.
Okay, person of the week. Person of the week.
All right, Gianni's going first this week.
All right, I'm going first. So my person of the week is the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Hugh Grant. I think he's done a great job for the country. I watched a documentary on him over Christmas, and there was a whole scene about him standing up to the USA, and then he ends up like firing one of the staff because he's in love with her, and then like he goes and finds her, and then they kiss in like the school play, and like he goes down the whole street looking for her, caroling and stuff. Hugh Grant. So he's obviously made the turn from acting to politics, but yeah, I
Didn't
think
he
he's
fall
done a
in
great
love
job.
with his receptionist in Love Actually?
He's referencing Love Actually.
That was the name of the documentary I was watching. So shout out Hugh Grant. That's my person of the week. I think he's done a great job for the country. And hopefully they can stop Brexit.
That was clever. I actually believed you that he was becoming Prime Minister.
Why are you pointing?
Brexit.
What's the point?
That's the best person of the week.
My person of the week is, as it is her birthday, Campbell's mum.
Campbell's mum.
So Campbell's mum.
That was a good one to think of 15 minutes before the...
Campbell's mum has 3 children. She works.
2 of them are in this room.
She does yoga. She walks the dog. She loves gin. She's a big supporter of the show. Thanks, Mum.
Shout out.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Can't name her.
Sorry. Shout out Cam's mum. Shout out Cam's mum. We'll cut that out.
What do you think of our people?
Awesome people of the week.
Shout out Cam's mum, but I think Hugh Grant's better as the Prime Minister.
The fact that I honestly believe that Hugh Grant could be becoming Prime Minister, I feel gives him person of the week.
Yeah.
But I do love Campbell's mum. Happy birthday.
She can be
Campbell's mum.
person of the day.
Yeah, person of the day. Queen of the day.
Queen of the
Ruler
day.
of the day.
What is your best constructive criticism for this podcast as one of our most loyal watchers?
I don't know. Oh. I feel like I did that in time with that sound. My one constructive criticism, I feel like that camera could be lifted up.
Yes.
We've
had so much discussion about this.
That's my only
We've actually got a
criticism.
new tripod
I
today.
agree.
We've changed the tripod.
We need to lift the camera up.
Why haven't you done it?
I don't know. I've said it. We have. We've meddled with.
If anyone wants to sponsor us, some camera equipment, lighting equipment, that's not.
But we don't want our legs in it. That was the whole thing. And we kind of moved our legs out of it. Still could go higher though. Don't you think?
I put it higher today.
Good.
So we'll see.
You can still see my leg? Top of my knee.
Top of the morning to you.
That is good criticism.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was very critical.
Well,
I know how to
after
feel.
some highly anticipated comments, and it's one of our most valued and loved segments. So many people have been asking for it. So many people were just
Knocking the door down.
profounded
Coming to my
about
house.
Jesus' death in 33 AD.
Breaking into my windows.
Apple Bottom Jeans was released. It was a cracker of a year.
It was a It was
And
grunge.
everyone's been waiting for the next year. Year of the week.
Best segment ever. Emma, is this your favourite segment?
One of, definitely.
Well, the year of the week this year is
Liar.
2002. Oh, good year.
You were both gone that year, weren't you?
Well, I was going to get into that.
Spoiler.
All right.
Year of the week,
If you get
2002.
bored, you can just look at the wall. That's what I do.
This is a special year. This is very specific to us. So, 2 wonderful babies were born in 2002. Gianni Kane and Jenna Ortega. Some other births. Livy Dunn. Jacob Sartorius. Finn Wolfhard and Gaten Matarazzo from Stranger Things. Even though they seem like really, really young, they're the same age as us. Older than you. Deaths. 52.5 million people, approximately, in 2002. I couldn't really find any like significant celebrity deaths, so I guess shout out to all the people that died in 2002 worldwide. Also, Campbell was born. Events. The world was still reeling for the impact of 9/11, not just the tragedy itself, but also international travel, security, the economy, the stock exchanges. Everyone was in recovery. The euro was introduced in Europe. So they used to have all different currencies, and this was like a universal currency in the Eurozone. The civil war in Sierra Leone ended. So that was a good thing. We like this one. In The Hague, Slobodan Milosevic, the former president of Serbia, went on trial at the International Criminal Tribunal on charges of war crimes.
Great name.
In Bosnia, Kosovo, and Croatia. So the
Slobodan.
Balkan wars in the Balkans. He was a big player in
War
that.
criminal.
He attempted, what was the thing? Ethnic cleansing
Until the US bombed Belgrade.
not Belgrade.
Wow.
Yep.
Was it Belgrade?
That's where it ended.
Okay. Yeah, no, terrible human being.
I've been to Belgrade in 2016 or 17, and we walked through the city and saw some of the buildings still had like holes in them.
What was that? Operation something. Anyway. Yeah.
Operation Gianni's Rears.
Pretty awful stuff. This is interesting. So on the technology side of things, Apple released its 2nd generation iPod in
Did
2002.
Steve Jobs die?
No, he died in like 2011 or something. Oh. I said that no one significant died in 2002.
What about the 52 million people?
Besides the 50 million. So 2nd gen iPod, it's crazy to think how far it's come in, 23 years? Anyway.
23 years?
21 years. 2023.
Where's my phone?
21 years.
On the floor.
LinkedIn was founded. And also was Xbox Live. So Xbox Live.
LinkedIn. Are you guys on LinkedIn?
I'm on LinkedIn. After I actually got back from my exchange, I was like, wow, everyone was on LinkedIn. I didn't
Yes,
get
on my exchange, everyone was talking about LinkedIn, so I felt like I had to get on it. And I feel like it's the new Instagram.
Yeah, just for boasting.
It is.
It is. When you step back, it's like Instagram is like boasting how great your life is, and then LinkedIn is just that, but like boasting how good you are, where you're working and
It
stuff.
really made me stressed out though, because I feel like everyone's doing really cool things.
I know.
And I'm not there yet.
It's like massive creative anxiety. And
Yeah.
I feel like
What do you
over there
mean?
it's
You are doing
much more
cool things.
competitive. You are doing cool things.
No. People are like really, like they're in like law firms and like even Johnny, I loved your Christmas photo on the LinkedIn that you tagged in. That was hilarious. No, everyone's doing like really cool growing up things. Like we're like adults now.
But so yeah, Emma, do you want to talk about your
Shout out Emma's Haute.
Haute staff.
Haute
Haute
staff?
staff, please sponsor us.
Would you please
Yes.
sponsor us? Would you like to
I
talk
can
about
sponsor you guys.
that a bit at all?
Sure.
Only if you want to.
I started Emma's actually just before COVID hit Perth. So that was kind of sad since we're like an events business. No one was having events because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we provide the best staff in Perth. Friendly, efficient, good looking.
Well, we would know because we're part of that stuff.
2 of my best Emma staff. But yeah, we do like service, waitering, waiters, bartenders, security.
Security.
Yeah.
Who does the security?
Ty.
Without a shirt on.
Without a shirt.
It's pretty scary.
And all
security.
of Ty's gym gym friends that actually are pretty scary.
Yeah.
And yeah, thinking of getting into maybe expanding into entertainment or something like
Ooh,
that.
how would you do that?
Just get like providing singers, DJs, that kind of thing.
Nice.
But yeah, unfortunately, I had to put it on hold when I went to Europe. So now getting it all up and going again. So if anyone is looking for a job, text
Emma's
me.
is hiring.
Yeah, Emma's is hiring.
What's the biggest, best event that you've done? For
Actually,
Emma's?
while I was away, we did a wedding. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
But honestly, I feel like the 21st are the funnest ones. But yeah, it's been good. We did like Perth Jazz weekend last year, lots of Christmas parties. No, so it was like at such a good place before I left. So yeah, wanting to get it back
What
there.
inspired the creation?
I feel like when your parents have like parties and stuff and then they always ask like you and your friends to serve. So then I just thought may as well, like, I feel like the society we live in, everyone's always having like fancy garden parties and all that kind of thing. So why not just provide a platform to make it more efficient? So
Very good reason.
I love
Thank
Gianni's
you.
fancy garden parties.
So you are doing something cool. So that's the thing
Yeah.
with
I
LinkedIn.
guess
So
so.
don't get like, I have to tell myself this as well because I'm like the same. I'm like, oh my God, they're starting there, they're working there. But you have to just step back and realize that you're doing cool things as well.
I feel like everyone did it so quickly. I feel like everyone grew up and like
Yeah.
became adults so quickly. Like in 1 week, everyone was like, okay, let's all get really professional jobs now. And
Well,
then they all just did it.
As you can tell,
Yeah.
And look at you guys.
professional
Yeah.
job.
Professional job.
You could add this to your LinkedIn.
Pays $0 an hour. Very nice.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
No.
Hang on, I'm not done with Year of the Week yet. We haven't got to movies. So, on August 4, Handsome Devil was born. We know that. But there was another great tragedy on August 29. A not so handsome child was born. The highest grossing films in 2002: Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and Spider-Man. Classics.
Which Spider-Man?
The original
Tobey
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire one. Nickelback's How You Remind Me was the #1 song of 2002. But there are also bangers like Hot in Here by Nelly, Lose Yourself by Eminem, 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, and Wherever Whenever by Shakira, all from 2002. So what a time to be alive and what a time to be born. That was Shakira.
Is it done?
Yes, that's done. Thank you. Year of the Week, everybody. Thanks for your support. With a little bit of Emma's Haute as well.
Yeah.
Haute stuff.
Taylor time.
Taylor time.
He's a real DJ there.
Yeah, Robbie's killing
Maybe he'll
it.
do an entertainment gig.
Yeah.
Oh, bada bing, bada boom.
So thank God we've got another anti-Taylor Swift fan on the podcast.
Are you not a big fan?
I'm
This
not
is-
anti, but I don't get the hype if I'm being honest.
It's a safe, comfortable platform for you to express your true feelings and thoughts about who you are as a Taylor Swift superfan.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Wouldn't you say so?
I'm not a super fan. I'm not going to the concert, but I'm a fan.
Or would you not? How much would you be willing to pay for a Taylor
And not
Swift
not
ticket?
enough. That's why I didn't.
But how much? Just hypothetically.
$200.
That's fair.
Just like every other big concert.
That's fair. See, that's why I don't get like why is Taylor Swift so much more of a hype?
Yeah, and people are dropping
Like,
like
I don't get-
15 grand to go
Yeah, I
to
don't
Sydney for
understand.
a weekend for their family, then come back for just the concert.
That's the only reason I say I'm not a fan.
People would pay
Because
extortion.
I just don't
amounts.
classify myself.
Yeah,
So let's get into
I'm
the
not a
lyric.
fan then by that.
Karma is the guy on the screen coming right home to me.
I did see. So you know how she's dating Travis Kelce. So she changed the lyrics at one of her concerts to "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight
Yeah,
home
but we're
to
going to
me."
do on the screen.
And
because
he
we're
play-
really
I know,
gonna
I know.
dig into it.
But I'm just saying that's cool because he plays for the Chiefs in the NFL.
Did you see he had a hickey on his neck at the
Oh
last game?
yeah, he did. I saw that. Everyone's saying that she's like taking away his ability because he's played really like quite badly the last few weeks.
Really?
Yeah. And so they're saying that she sucked out the ability out of him
Ew. That's disgusting.
with the hickey.
Wait.
With the hickey. With the hickey. With the hickey. With the hickey.
Johnny.
Tom Hickey.
She's
That's not making the cut.
We'll see.
No, I veto.
So let's unpack it and break it down.
Okay.
When she says Karma is the guy on the screen coming right home to me, I couldn't think of a more narcissistic line.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly.
Shut up.
Why?
Well, it's just always all about Taylor, all about how good her karma is. The guy on the screen coming right home to her. What? She's seen like someone on the screen and then paid for them to come over to her? Is that just like a service? Is it?
You're wrong. I think at the time she was dating Joe Alwyn, who's an actor, and he was the guy on the screen.
Okay, well, I guess that defeats the whole purpose of the breakdown the lyrics.
I don't know. I don't know if
I
that's the
still
truth
don't
or
really
not.
get the lyrics though.
So the whole karma thing around that whole song is kind of. I remember listening to it and like, why is karma so on your side, Taylor? Like, what have you done?
All she's done is wreck relationships.
Oh my god, so anti-hero.
It's just a cruel summer.
No, but I was thinking like, why? Because obviously she's done some really really cool stuff, and she's a role model. But like, remember when she got in trouble for flying a plane around, saying that she was gonna cut down on her carbon footprint, then flying a plane from like one state to another and all that sort of stuff, and she got in trouble for that.
You've got an eyelash on your cheek. Do you want me to get it for you?
No. But like, yeah, I remember listening to that and be like, karma, why is karma on your side so much, Taylor? Like, what have you done to deserve having karma on your side? Because karma's this omniscient
doesn't
thing.
Deserve anything.
What was the conclusion?
Oh, I don't know. I think of it very practical is it was when she was with the actor guy, Joe Alwyn.
Oh.
Campbell, what do you think? Actually, Emma, what do you think?
I don't know because I don't really understand the karma thing.
You don't know what karma.
Yeah, I know what karma is. Like, I don't know. I don't really pay that much attention to Taylor.
Fair enough.
Which is it sounds bad.
No. You don't have to pay attention to Taylor.
But people are like really obsessed
That's
with
a red.
it.
people
Like I feel like
angry.
It's
I'll
a
be
red
hunted
flag.
down.
It's a red flag.
People get really
Yeah.
angry. If you went to the US to some places and you're like, I hate Taylor Swift, they'd be like, Wah.
Even here,
Yeah?
there are super fans.
There's some
here.
big super fans.
So, what are your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is to tell people more what I think, but in a positive way. Because when you see people and you're like, wow, they look really good, or like, wow, I love that dance move, or like, wow, that was a really funny joke, but you never say it. And then I thought, like, why not just say it? Because everyone loves being told that. Do you know what I mean? So, and also to hug people more.
Oh.
Because did you know that you're meant to have a minimum of 8 hugs a day for like minimum well-being?
I've seen.
I feel like I never hug people 8 times a day. Like
My well-being's not good then, obviously.
Johnny's well-being has been -8 for a long time.
Johnny and I hugged today, so
I got one hug.
-7.
Campbell, do you want a hug? No, I'd rather have negative well-being than hug you.
How about you? What are your New Year's resolutions?
Okay, so first one's boring, but reading. I need to get back into reading because when I started work, everyone was talking about books and stuff, and I want to be involved in that conversation. Investing. It's a boring one.
You do a gun.
Investing because, same thing. Everyone at work's talking about stocks, and I want to get involved in that. These are very boring professional ones. Exercising.
Double-barreled gun now.
Because I'm going to do the half marathon in May, so I'm going to get back on the running. Yeah, I did it this year.
Oh yeah.
And you came to the finish line.
Yeah, I came to the finish line.
But yeah, I'm going to do it again. That's a good driver to get my fitness up.
Would you do the full marathon?
One day, hopefully, yes. Some people, it was really cool. Some people that I know went and did the New York or Boston one recently. And you have to qualify and stuff, but that would be an awesome experience. So maybe one day, that's a goal. Or like around Lake Garda in Italy or Lake Como, whichever one it is.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome. That'd be a cool way to like travel and see the world, have like a purpose to go to certain places is to do a marathon. So yeah, those are my resolutions. I think Emma's was better, but mine were boring. And
No, yours are good. Yours is setting yourself up.
and also more hugging people.
Yeah, you can jump on my hugging one too.
Thank you.
Gamble, what's
Campbell.
your New Year's
Oh, well, my New
resolution?
Year's resolution.
I don't think anyone wants to know. I'm joking.
I'm going to do some weekly reflections
Nice.
just on the week, every week, and see what's gone good, what's gone bad, but boring stuff out of the way. On the 14th of January, I want to try this food eating competition. So I got sent.
I think you might be the winner. You're very good at eating food. You had 3 burgers the other day.
Rat me out like that, but
Oh, rats.
I'm doing a 10K swim on the 13th of January. So the next day I think will be the right day to do it on the 14th of Jan if it's available to do. But there's this massive like cream and jam donut that's like super long and you've got 30 minutes to eat it and you win $200 cash.
Where is this?
In Perth somewhere. I saw a TikTok on it.
That's sickening. I reckon.
Well, I feel like I could do that.
Oh,
So do
so
I. That's
sweet.
So I was thinking that we'll talk to the restaurant, we'll come down, you can commentate as I eat the donut over the half hour, and Robbie will be down there. We'll set up a few action shot
Emma, you
cameras,
should
and
come
then Robbie
along
will
as
have
well.
the live camera.
Emma, you can set up a hug stool
You should
and
get
just
them
hug
to
people.
sponsor you.
Oh,
What did you just say about hugs?
I said Emma should set up a hug stool and just give everyone hugs for their mental well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
Yeah. So I think we should try and contact them, get a deal, and I'll come down and do the challenge.
Yeah, scrap the $200. Just do it for sponsorship.
They'll pay us $200 and we'll say it was paid for the podcast or something.
Oh, okay.
If you do
I like
it.
that idea. If you do it. If you don't.
What if you don't
And
do
then
it?
I was thinking,
failed
if
and
we
we
do
quit
that
the
and you have to
podcast, not
commentate
it.
me doing that, then we have to find something for you to do that I can commentate while you do it.
The half marathon.
Yesterday I went to the sauna and I thought you guys should do a podcast in the sauna.
Naked.
No.
We did say that was one of my predictions that we were going to do a podcast on the beach, and was it the Port Beach one?
No, it's the one like near Boja. It's called Helix House. It was so good.
They're in vogue at the moment. Everyone's going through a sauna phase.
Yeah, it's really good for you.
How about equipment though in the sauna? Like a camera.
You can, the one that I was in, it's like a glass door, so you can put the camera outside.
Oh.
But I warn you, it's hard. It's not for
How
everyone.
long did you? It's only for the strongest
I
athletes.
didn't make it the whole time.
How long
long
were you
was
meant
it
to?
supposed
Half an
to?
hour.
It was 45 minutes,
Oh.
which I felt was too much
Do you have
for a
bottle of
first
water in there?
timer. Yeah, I had water.
Good.
But my water,
Water
then,
is
my
good.
water, I had my water in the sauna with me, and then it got hot. So then it like, wasn't doing anything.
Really?
That's like a useless invention, bad business idea.
But
water
it was
bottle in
good
sauna.
fun. They had like you could like connect to the speakers. I was
Oh.
To
listening
Taylor
to
Swift.
music. No, Taylor Swift came on.
Well, to finish off the episode, I just want to thank the sponsor for this episode.
Emma's or women.
Women. So,
Oh no, don't.
okay, never mind.
What were you gonna say?
Just going to say thank you to our sponsors
Thank you, woman.
who run the world.
Girls.
Girls.
Well,
Emma,
this was
thank you
fun.
so much.
I think we had some
Thank
breakthroughs
you
with
for having
Gianni's relationship life.
We had 0 breakthroughs. But thank you so much. You're the
Women,
best.
if you're watching this, thank you.
Keep watching.
Sponsor us. Thank you for listening to the Crooked Smile podcast brought to you by Macromedia, sponsored by women. We'll see you next week.